Hello lovely ladies, so I know what you're thinking. If you clicked on this video, it is because you want to attract high value men. You don't want to attract men who can't afford you. You don't want to attract men who don't give you princess treatment where you have to beg, chase, and all these beautiful things. You don't want to do that. You want to be in alignment with divine masculine energy where you can sit back and relax and be in your feminine and be fully in your womanhood and embrace all of that juiciness and magnetism that you have in your body. This is the right video for you if that is your desire. If you do not want that, this is your invitation to skedaddle, because in this video we are going to be talking about 3 things you absolutely must understand if you want to attract high value men. And when I say high value men, I don't just mean rich men, because there's a lot of wealthy men, kind of, right? Because technically there's not a lot, right? Compared to the amount of people in the world. But once you get to a certain level, you'll naturally just attract these kind of men and just see this in your field and energy and frequency a lot, right? But when I say high value men, I mean men who are loyal, men who lean towards monogamy, men who are wealthy, men who are ambitious, men who are providers, men who love to spoil. Because there's a lot of high value men who maybe make a lot of money, but they're going to spend it not on you. They're going to spend it on themselves and their lifestyle to flex and stuff of that nature, but they're only flexing so that they can impress you to get you in bed, but not to actually commit to you. They don't see a future with you. They don't see nothing of that at all. So we're going to avoid that. This is not a channel for women who don't want to eventually be in a amazing marriage or relationship. This is not just for sugar. This is for literally creating divine unions. So if that's your kind of thing, stay tuned. These are the 3 things that you must absolutely know about high value men, and especially if you want to attract them. In the past 10 days or so, I have attracted really high net worth people around me, conversations, dinners, dates, and all these beautiful things. And I've really taken the chance to really sit down and just reflect on a couple of the key things I've noticed with these kind of men, and that I've noticed for the past, couple years and stuff, interacting and talking to successful people. And here's the first thing. The first thing you need to understand about high value men is that they have an endless amount of options of beautiful women. There's beautiful women galore. They have women flocking and, throwing themselves at them every single day. Their DMs are crazy. And if they're not on Instagram, in real life, there's plenty of women who want them. But there actually is not a lot of women who truly know the feminine arts of seduction, attraction, compassion, and femininity. A lot of these men, obviously they have a lot of options, but there's not a lot of women out there who truly understand and know how to be magnetic. And it doesn't just mean look good, right? Because obviously men are attracted to the physical appearance. So, be beautiful, work out, be healthy, all those beautiful things. But the other layer to this is the internal journey. A lot of these men are really looking for the woman who obviously is beautiful, but she has more to offer than just her physical appearance. And it's not just about brains and intellect, because that's a thing too, but it's really about the energy, the frequency, the divinity, the thing that we talk about on this channel. The actual divine, what it means to be divine, is connected to your spirituality. They're actually craving the presence and the embodied goddess energy of a woman. And there's not a lot of women, especially in those high places, that actually resonate on that particular frequency. So these men are craving that energy. You would think, that it's all around them, whatever the case is, but truly it's not. Because understand, a lot of women think that femininity is about cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, which, no, don't knock it. For provider men in general, maybe they're not rich, provider men in general who are going outside and working and they're coming back and they're providing, all that good stuff, yeah, that's a very important thing, cooking, cleaning, and all that kind of stuff. But for the ultra successful man, the man who already has a chef, the man who already has a cleaner, the man who literally has people working for him to do the things that he needs to get done in his house and his life, is not about like that stuff. It really is about your feminine presence. It's about your ability to be compassionate and empathetic. It is about your ability to hold space. It is about your ability to truly be seductive. It is about your ability to actually be able to make him feel some type of way, and not on a manipulative level, but it's like you can't fake embodiment. So this is why I talk so much about feminine embodiment and doing the work, because that's where you're really going to really shine in a world full of people who are focusing on the outer. Your inner and how you carry yourself, how you feel about yourself, your energy is what they crave the most. They want to feel that feminine energy, divine feminine energy. And if you have trouble with actually like radiating that divine feminine energy, check out my courses down below. Literally, I'm not just saying like the stuff in those courses are so potent that if you do the work, you will literally see the results in your life. Like look at the reviews, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then also come to a retreat, okay, come to an event, because that's really where the embodiment happens, through experience, not just through information online, but through experience and doing the practices. And you can quickly see magnetic results, you becoming magnetic, you becoming like irresistible, all right? There's certain things I put in Psychic Secrets of Seduction, my magnetic bliss training coming up, where if you learn these ancient feminine arts, like I can't put this stuff online because you can like low-key play people, but I don't want to have that bad karma. So we are attracting high vibrational people. So if that sounds like you want to learn that kind of stuff, check out the magnetic bliss training down below, my live training, Psychic Secrets of Seduction, all linked down below. But let's move on. Number 2, high value men will not ever look at you like a gold digger for wanting a man who is a provider. It is only the men who don't got it like that and who haven't proven that they're truly a man by going out there, walking in their purpose, getting the resources, and doing the work necessary to become that high value man. They will be the only ones who will look at you crazy for wanting a provider. As a matter of fact, high value men will literally expect it from you. I was at the dinner table with this married man, and he literally said, oh, no, as a man, you're supposed to work hard, go get the money, and then get the woman of your dreams. Not like, oh, get the woman of your dreams and then get the money. No, he literally said, no, I'm gonna work hard, get my money up, so then I can have the cream of the crop. Like they don't want you to go through the struggle. They don't want the woman that wants to go through the struggle. They want the woman who knows her worth. They really, really do. Like I heard men say this over and over again. Honestly, truly, a real man, he actually won't want to date no one if he knows he can't come correct. Like if he knows his money isn't right, if he knows that he's not where he want to be, he will literally avoid dating. He will literally avoid dating certain kind of women that he knows are going to require a certain level of energy, money, and investment and stuff like that. So if you find yourself consistently waiting and like being patient with a man and this, that, and the third, and you never get to actually reap those rewards and benefits, you may want to actually change your dating strategy. It is completely okay. Give yourself permission to not be the glow up and come up girl. Give yourself permission to be the prize. Give yourself permission to not have to go through the struggle to be worthy of what it is that you want. You're already worthy, because these men out here, they want to spoil you. They want to love on you. They want to support you. They want to provide for you. It's like almost like a godly thing that they got going on, that they see women as these amazing goddess beings that they want to support, and they're just waiting for their goddess and their queen. Okay? And number 3, they are willing to wait for the right woman more than you think and longer than you think. A lot of people say that, okay, like if you're gonna date, then you need to be out here having sex with a man to keep him and keep him on lock. You gotta really, really go for it because, you know, he's gonna snatch you up. But the thing about it is, for the right woman, a man will always wait. He'll be patient. Not like so patient where it's like, okay, girl, like it's been like 5 years. But he'll wait longer than you think. You don't have to rush into bed with him with the right man, especially from a man who's already been there, done that. Like, he's at a place where he just wants fulfillment, okay? He wants fulfillment. He wants love. He wants that juiciness of a woman. That's all he wants. So a lot of women think that, okay, I'm going to have sex and I'm going to do this, that, and the third, and that's going to trap him. No, that's not going to happen. Like, he's going to put you on a certain level in his mind, and he might text you and he might call you, but your status is always going to be here. You're never going to be to the wife level. You're never going to be to a girlfriend level if that's your thing. You're always going to be at a certain level in his mind. And that's just how it is for most men and stuff like that. Psychology always says that when something is a little bit challenging, we actually value it way more. So if you're like too easy and stuff like that, you're going to give the wrong impression to that kind of person. And then you're going to kind of like either be looked at only as sex, like a sex princess, or, you know, he's just going to lose interest. So you want to be able to own your sexuality and obviously ooze sexuality without having to use your sexuality on him or have him dip his dealing in your sexuality, if that makes sense, okay? So you want to ooze it, but don't use it. You want to maintain your sexual energy. You want to flirt, you want to tease, but you don't want to actually give everything right off the bat. Okay, but he needs to know that it exists. He needs to know and feel that you have that in you, if that makes sense. Comment down below if that makes sense. But this is what the feminine arts of seduction is truly all about. Understanding how to utilize your sensuality and sexuality, but not having to give access before he has gone through the rites of passage or the certain qualifications to be able to have access to your juicy gushy down here. Okay, like your kitty needs to be selective, especially for safety as women, because psychologically, I know we don't like to admit it, but we release oxytocin during sex. We are more likely to release oxytocin, way more. I think it's like 10 times more than men. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone. So when we have sex, we feel bonded to a person. We start to attach to this person subconsciously, which is really dangerous if a person has no commitment or has no plans for commitment to you. So you want to avoid that at all costs. So don't be too easy. Allow him to wait, but also at the same time, ooze sexuality. And it's not too complicated. I know your brain is going to be like, oh my God, that sounds complicated. It's not, okay? It's not. All right, is there anything else that the collective needs to hear? What I'm hearing from you guys right now, like from the collective, is don't stress yourself out. A lot of you guys are stressing yourselves out when it comes to men, when it comes to your job, when it comes to work. The idea of feminine energy is allowing yourself to be at peace, allowing yourself to relax. So find different ways to relax, to calm down, to meditate, to truly let go. Go on a vacation if you need to go on a vacation. Rub your skin, rub your body, do whatever you need to do to soothe yourself. And that energy is so attractive to high value men because they're always on the go. They're always wanting to like achieve and make things happen. So your energy when they come at home and they're at a peaceful state and you're like soothing to their nervous system, like that is the energy that they really, really crave and want. And that's just what I'm getting the download from you guys. So make sure you're practicing relaxation. And like I said before, Psychic Secrets of Seduction, my #1 course, really, really is powerful when it comes to upping your attraction. The stuff I put in that course and the stuff I'm putting in my 6-week training is like literally the juice that allows you to magnetically attract people. It's a little bit dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna be careful and stuff like that, but if you want to learn these arts of feminine seduction and attraction, the things that our mom should have taught us about from our grandmothers and all these things, then definitely check out my course, Seduction, or my 6-week live coaches and healers training on magnetic bliss, the sacred arts of seduction, sensuality, and sexuality. It's going to be so fun, so juicy. We're going to be meeting up in person to do the in-person training as well as online. So super cool experience, super dope to meet sisters from all over the place who are also on this path. And yes, I will talk to you guys shortly. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video up, and support me. I'm not just saying that just to say it. It really does help, and I appreciate every single one of you ladies who does that already. And follow me on Instagram at itsbabyj, because a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, I didn't know you were having an event. I didn't know you were doing this, that, and the third. Instagram is where I'm always putting my events and things that I'm doing and all kinds of things. So definitely follow me on Instagram at itsbabyj, and I'll talk to you guys later.